up on my anticlimactic ending in my previous Way to Spire video. This time we're going to actually use good strategy for debating the Time Eater. Time Eater has card limitation on how many cards you can play before automatically ending your turn. It's better if you just calculate which cards you're going to use before actually playing them. So I think it's the best to either play 6 cards per turn or just 12 cards per turn. So you still have at least 6 cards to play the following turn. Now aside from that, there's really nothing else hard about this boss. Sometimes it does do a lot of damage to you, but that's basically something every boss does. You just need to make sure you have ways to defend yourself. For me, I have the Talk to the Hand, which basically uses attack as the defense. As I mentioned before in my previous video, that Talk to the Hand can be very overpowered. So aside from that, I don't really have much defensive methods, as I usually remove all of my attacks and defense as soon as possible because they're pretty waste. And the Bulk card, this card will automatically skip the opponent's turn, even if this is the 12th card you played. I usually just play this card whenever I get it because you gotta play it eventually. Since we can only play it once anyways, might as well do it. Of course, using save scumming, you can actually find out the best timing to play this card, but I'm not gonna go through all that trouble. Now, Forward Influence is also extremely overpowered that I never noticed it before, because you can get like a free attack card and play it at no cost if you upgraded this card. So even if RNG did you justice and you end up with like a card that costs 4 energy, but you can still play it for free, that is a huge asset. Next, I want to talk about a stance, not a card, the Divinity stance, which deals 3 times the damage, but it requires collecting 10 mantras. It works very well in boss fights because you're gonna have a lot of turns happening, and because I got the relic that gives me 1 mantra per turn, and also some cards that gains mantra for the current turn. For example, the Prostrate card that gives 3 mantra whenever you play it. It works out pretty well. Also, I have the card Scrawl, which lets me draw until my hand is full. This is also very useful because you can only play a certain number of cards, so you want to make sure that when there's nothing good in your hand, just draw some new cards to play. And honestly, I still have like so much HP left after defeating this boss, which I'm pretty proud of. And that's basically it for Time Eater. See you next time. Peace!